G'day, if you enjoy what you're listening to or watching, please subscribe. Cheers. Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to make this fucker run and drive. I'm going to have to rob the tail shaft out of the GDS down the bottom because I don't have a tail shaft to suit. And I need something to do while I'm trying to recover from the China virus. Hope everyone's doing good today, but sun's out, so yeah, so bloody exciting. Alright folks, don't know how much you'll be able to see from under here, but what I've done is I pulled the tail shaft out of the, oh, nicely upside down, out of the GDS, just because I want to fucking move it out of the garage so I can clean. Have a look at that though. How old do you reckon they would be? They're obviously not the original shocks, but yeah, they're fucked, but yeah, they're original, as in probably at least 20 odd years old. I don't think I've recorded it, but I will address it now. Is I put new kits through the brakes, put new wheel cylinders on it, and a new master cylinder. This side's done, but I'm probably going to have to pull it back apart again because it's still sticking a little bit, so I'm going to have to use some emery paper and stuff. Just for now, I'm just going to get the pig moving so I can at least get it out there. Yeah. Well, I've got two wheels on it so far. Just got to do the other side. One tyre goes flat, but I don't know, a little bit excited. Just so at least I can get this friggin' pigsty of a garage cleaned out so I can actually work in here again. Alright, now this pig's got all of its wheels on it. I'm going to drop her on the ground. First time in what? Be at least 6 months since it's even touched the ground, surely. Something like that. Without safety, don't need to die nothing. Alright, first time this pig's been on the ground. Hopefully it's not too low in the front. There we go. A bit lower. Here. Alright. I mean, this thing hasn't been for a while. You know, how it's going to sit with 600 springs. Not too bad. What do you think? Yes, no? I am going to change the springs. I'm not going to leave just 6-cylinder springs in there. I do want to put some drag suspension under it and see how I go, but I just don't have like $1,000 for shocks right now or springs, which is more, but you know how it works. Look what's back on the ground, boys. What do you fucking reckon? Been a while, six plus months or more. Hell yeah. I bought this trans fluid a while ago, and apparently it's usable in a turbo 400 transmission. So I did read something about it, but I can't remember what it was. Might have been something about tighter shifts because maybe the viscosity might be a bit thicker. I don't know, but and in performance applications. Ultimately, I don't know anything about the transmission that's in it. It was something I just picked up in a deal years ago. What did I pick up? I picked up a 327 Chev with a Turbo 400 box and a few other little miscellaneous bits of bullshit, and the motor was fucked. It was basically out of the boat. Really, the only thing I really salvaged was probably the transmission. But I still don't know if it's any good or not, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? The output shaft was spinning around in it when I had it going there a while ago, and this will be interesting. All right, folks, let's get this pig outside, and at least then I can start getting cleaning. There you go, did it. Look at that. First sign of daylight in what probably would have been 12 months. Wonder if it's got enough fuel in it. Not bad for an old pig. Yep, first time in 4 months. It's actually been outside under its own, like probably 9-10 months. I don't know, I really don't have a freaking clue anymore. Between work and kids and life and all that sort of stuff, it just sort of, everything gets in the way. Right. First drive, pretty much just driving at 10 metres and turning it around. Sound like a new car, obviously, does it? Well, folks, I went for a quick drive to Mexico and back, probably about 100 metres. Bit of a rattle underneath. Not too bad though. Well, I think it might be trans related, but it's either the flex plate sitting or actually it could be the starter motor. Yeah, now that I think of it, I think it might be the starter motor that's hitting. It's the cheapest freaking China one I can find, and it was sort of hanging out a little bit, so I might actually invest a few more dollars at some point and put like a I don't know, like a CVR one on there, something that's worth a few more bucks. That's something that's obviously going to work. Yeah, it basically drove up the hill and back, or halfway up the hill, and yeah. Alright folks, now we're going to talk about everything that is still wrong with it and everything else I've got to do to it now that it actually drives under its own power. Alright, under the bonnet here, what have I got to do? Number one, I've got to relocate the oil pressure, which is obviously in the wrong spot. That was only for braking. I also need to fix over here. I need to get another PCV valve to go into there because it's all not right. I need to get a return spring on the accelerator because it likes to sort of stick up a bit. And oh yeah, this is another thing. The throttle linkage at the back here is to suit a Holden V8, and I've actually looked at factory 350 HQs, and this bracket is more bent on an angle like that, so I might have to adjust it to make it a bit more user friendly on the distributor. Alright, now let's see what else I've got to look at. Yep, I got a wire in the thermo fans, get all that done. Just one more thing. Tidy up all the wiring, the bloody spark plug wires. Alright, on the inside, yeah, I've got to get a new dash pad because this one is friggin' cooked. Literally from sitting out west for however long, it is just fried. And I got to put a left-hand floor in it. You see that? It's all sort of roached. I do have a new one to go in it. Got to replace the steering wheel. I've got to do the front seat, retrim the front seats because it's absolutely so, I don't know if you can see it, so damn soft, it's ridiculous. Got to do that, got to retrim the front seat. Right, underneath I'm gonna have to do the rear, do the diff, do the what do you call it, the pinion seal. It's all sort of a bit roached, it leaks. I tried to get the pinion bolt, the nut off to change it up. My impact is not strong enough, so I need to get a bigger one of those. Rightio, we've got rust on the left hand side quarter, which is it's rotten on the inside and on the outside. I do have a whole new section I bought off Fleabay, which is the whole section for this side. I'll show you that in the next thing. Rightio, this is the new one. It's a whole new section, but I've got to do that. While I'm over this side of the car, I've got to do the this side of the quarter as well. I've got to buy another one of those, which I can't seem to get. So you can sort of see the rust there, a bit there I've got to fix. Like, it's not terrible, the car's pretty good. As for dents, I am not touching it. Paint, I'm not really going to touch it. The hardest part for me will be to try and replicate the patina. A little bit more rust down the bottom here again. I'm just showing you this car warts and all because I don't really give a shit. And this is real, not fake TV. Oh yeah, things that I've done is I put a new master cylinder on it, rebuilt the front brakes, put a whole new kit through it, new wheel cylinders in the rear. I've got some new brake lines to put on the front, but I haven't got them on there yet. What else have I got to do? I'm not super happy with how I've got the gear linkage set up for the column. It doesn't really line up with the markings on the steering column. It does work, but you know, just more crap I've got to deal with. And as for the floor, like I just talked about a minute ago, this is the only side of the floor that is bad. The rest of the floor in the car is pretty much perfect, like the other side. Obviously it must have sat in a shitty way and it just sort of filled up full of muck. And yeah, and things I need, I'm going to get one of those tough mounts cross member. I'm not happy with this is just the standard Trimatic cross member, and I've got the Turbo 400 in it behind it. As you can see, I'm not happy with how the linkage setup works for the transmission. I'm going to have to either make up new bracketry or just go to a floor shift. I really want to run the column, but it doesn't quite work. It's starting to rain. Yeah, so I've got to do more adjustment on that, change the whole angle, might raise it a bit. Yeah, so yeah, I need a few things. Cross member, a new one of those. I'm gonna have to get a tail shaft made, I do have a wagon one. I've been reluctant to chop it up, so I'm going to pull this one back out of this at some point and put the get the other one cut down probably, and use this one as a copy to match it. Anyway, this is sort of a summary of me just getting it running, so I can at least drive it, get it out of the shed. At least it sort of runs and it's not just a dead shed ornament where I gotta piss fart around and crawl around it and not be able to move. Yeah, so you got a bit more of a summary of what the car needs. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm over the China virus, but I'm now sort of starting to recover. Not positive anymore, so it's good. But yeah, anyway, welcome back to the 383 Garage channel, and I'll see you next time.